Okay, so there was an ed puzzle that was assigned the week before last, but I know a lot of people didn't do it because I never reminded you on purpose. So there is an ed puzzle out there that can be done. I'll probably reassign it after break. But so some of you did it. It won't be in the grade book. Most of you did not do it, and that's fine. All right, so we're going to be talking about slope here for the next couple months, actually. Yeah.
What is slope?
Well, that's what we're going to talk about. What is slope?
I think we already did this.
You probably did, Noah.
Wait, what?
I said you probably did.
Oh.
And also, you'll be doing slope for the rest of your math, education. It's not going anywhere.
Hey, this is making
Pain.
Is it hard?
Pure pain.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Buddy, we did it last year.
We did?
Yeah, remember with the ski guy
Oh, is her uncle climbing up the mountain?
and doing down it?
Yeah. You guys, don't they have an accent?
I don't know.
They have an accent when they talk. They talk like
I don't
remember.
These two?
Yes.
They talk
like
we did it
little
on purpose.
kids.
Like
I think they talk like they're not like puberty yet.
They just talk.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, so slope is the steepness of a line. Everybody needs to be writing this down. Noah?
I did.
Okay, thank you. Steepness of a line. So, how do you determine slope?
Is that how or no?
How?
How? Wait, so are you spending Christmas
No,
alone?
they get back Thursday. So they'll be back.
Is it Thursday? Like, oh.
Thursday's the
Wait,
23rd.
Thursday is Christmas Eve.
That's
isn't
not-
it?
It's Christmas
No.
Eve Eve.
Friday is. What?
Oh.
Christmas is Saturday?
Yeah.
That was
What?
Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
It's Friday.
You guys are.
Why wouldn't it be
Dude, I
Friday?
don't even know what day
Last year.
I honestly forgot that Christmas was here.
The days. I've never felt less Christmassy.
For real. Last year I was
I feel like this month
Won't it be
went by
like
so
a
fast.
warm Christmas. There will be no snow.
It's gonna be 54. It felt like it was December 1st yesterday.
Okay, so how do you determine slope? It's the rise or fall over run. You hear a lot of that. Rise or fall over run, rise or fall over run. The rise or fall is the change in the y values. The run is the change in the x values. Put the S on there. Okay, so we're going to practice this a lot. So you will be slope experts by the time you hit algebra next year.
No, I won't.
Love the confidence. Love it.
I love it too. Me too.
It's like my heart is like exploding with pride right now.
I am very prideful too.
I just forget.
Okay, so we're just going to jump into some examples.
I do.
Yeah.
Are you making a video? How do you say example?
Bro, how do you-
What?
Are you making a video?
Yep.
Thanks, Mia.
Why can't you subscribe?
Smash that like button.
So we have our x's and our y's. The biggest mistake made is people want to put the x changes in the numerator and the y changes in the denominator because that's how it looks on the table. You have to remember that whatever the change is here, that's going to be my numerator value. And whatever the change is here, that's going to be my denominator value. So if you recall with relations and functions, once we decided if it was or wasn't a function, then we divided it into linear, nonlinear. And we used finding the change, what's happening between the values to decide if it was linear. What we were actually finding was the slope of that line, right? So the steepness or flatness of that line. So let's look here at our y values. a movie. What's happening between each y value? What's happening to get from the first to the second to the third? What's happening?
-2.
Minus 2. So that's going to be my numerator because that's the rise or fall, the up or down of the line. Good.
I don't.
What's happening with the x values?
Up by 3. +3.
Plus 3. So that's going to be my denominator. So this change number becomes my denominator. This change number is my numerator.
The y's on the top.
The change of the y values is always going to be on the numerator. Change of the x values is always going to be the denominator. Okay? So once everybody has that copy done, I'm going to show you what that looks like on a graph. Because once you can kind of make all those connections to what part goes with which, then it's going to click better when you're actually applying it. So is anybody still copying this? Mia?
Why do we need this?
I don't get to make those decisions. I just get to teach you about it. So, okay. So if I'm going to use this. Remember, these are ordered pairs, right? 1, 8, 4, 6, 7, 4. Those are ordered pairs on a line. So I'm going to plot 1, 8 first. So I've got this graph paper here. Go over 1 up to 8. What was my slope? What did we determine was this? So -2. So my fall was -2, and my run was 3.
Oh, I remember this.
What's the next ordered pair in my table? What's the next ordered pair in the table that you have there?
4 over 6.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I started out at 1, 8. Then I'm at 4, 6. I can't really show, I guess I could. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. What would this ordered pair be?
7. Wait.
8.
That was the table.
7 over 4.
Yeah, 7, 4.
Okay.
Because I went down 2 over 3. So if I had a big enough quadrant 1, what would my next ordered pair be?
10 over 2.
10, 2, right? If I went down 10 or down 2 over 3, I'd be at 10, 2. So what you can see now is that I do have a line because it's linear. It's a function that's linear. I used the slope as kind of like my roadmap to get from one point to the next, right? So that's what we're determining here. This is what it would look like on a graph. This is what it looks like on a table. When you graph, yes, you will need to put the line through it, right? So, but now you can see how these points give me this slope, and it's telling me how to get from one point to the next. Cool? So cool.
Really
So cool. What, Brody?
I don't really get it.
It's okay. We're going to keep practicing. It'll click. It'll click. All right, let's do another example. We've got X and Y this way. Still a table. This should be 2 and 4. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, change those last two to 2 and 4. So again, I have my run values and my rise or fall. This is going to be my denominator. This is my numerator. So what's happening with my y values?
+5.
Plus 5. And what's happening with my x values? Plus 2. So that's my slope of this line. So again, if I were to graph it, if I started out with the -2, -8, and then I go up 5 and over 2, I get to 0, -3. And that's the next number on my table, right? And if I go up 5 and over 2, now I'm at 2, 4, and that should be the next ordered pair on my table.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you start on like the middle one, not the bottom?
I'm just going by what my ordered pairs are. So like this is where I started it, -2, -8. That's where I then can go use my slope to get to my next point. So I'm going to go up 5 over 2, up 5 over 2. And if I keep going, I'm going to continue. And then, of course, I can prove that it's linear by connecting all these points together. Yeah? Is this so exciting? Yes.
Door.
I think this is like the easy
Someone at the door.
part. Yeah, this is the easy part. It's gonna get harder.
I mean, yeah, it's going to get harder, but we got to start somewhere.
Very, very angry. She's very
Whatever,
angry.
we're not even gonna have a test.
Okay, now get your iPad and
You
go.
can't fucking
You don't know that.
do this. Right, you want me back with that?
So you wanna sit here back to kindergarten?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay. Let's do another one. So go to the next page. Example number 3.
Who drew your name on the board?
I don't know. It was there when I got in this morning. Also, it looked like people had written other things that someone had erased them.
That's really nice.
It is really nice. I'm going to leave it.
Missing
It's pretty.
I can't read this.
Me neither.
What?
I can't really read.
We were never taught to read or write.
It's just kind of like slanted letters that are connected.
It's just
We
letters and a
never,
flowing
we
We
line.
started
never
to write
taught
this
and never
in
learned
It's
how.
literally letters and a flowing line.
Well, they started teaching it now. I'm pretty sure. At least at my kids' school, they teach.
had to because my mom.
That's good.
Wait, what's our restricted quiz?
I love math. All lowercase, no spaces.
That's what I said.
I feel like that password is a lie.
Yeah, but I'm forcing you to put it in there. It makes me smile.
I could just fail.
I love your guys' positivity today. It's overwhelming.
Today is such a terrible day.
I can't.
really
Really? I can't tell.
I really didn't want to get up today. I'm doing it. All my friends were attached.
I know.
Did you see?
You don't get any waffles?
She doesn't even have the numbers.
Make them yourself.
Why?
Is today your birthday?
You're really good.
I know.
Okay, so let's do the same process. What is my change in my y values?
I went over the empty.
No, it's not minus.
Okay, so I've got -4, -2, -2, so that's weird. I'm telling you this is linear, so you're not, right now I'm telling you this is a line. So we have to figure out what happened here. What's going on with the x values?
Minus 10, minus 5, minus 5.
Okay, who wants to tell me what's happening here? What? Okay, you're getting close.
Is it a decimal?
It is a pattern. So what happened here is they just didn't give you one of the ordered pairs from the line. So what ordered pair is missing from this line?
5, -5.
Yep.
What, how?
How did you get -5?
Well, if everything else is -5 and you're missing something, so 0 minus 5 would be -5.
Yep, so the -5x value is missing. What y value is missing? 2. Right? So it's still going to give you a slope. It's just they left out one of the ordered pairs. Super sneaky style. So my slope is going to be -2 over -5, which simplifies to 2/5 because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. That would be the slope there. The last thing we're going to do is learn about Mr. Slopeface.
I remember this one.
Mr. Slopeface? You need a circle.
Oh. Remember him?
Really good.
My circle game has been pretty strong today.
How many extra lines do you need at the bottom?
None. This is all we're putting on here.
And then we do a circle.
Yep, make a big circle. This is the last thing that's going to be on this page. Nice job.
So smart. He didn't do anything. He did not do anything. I promise. I did it by myself. I'm smart.
Okay, does everybody have their circle ready?
What'd you get?
16 out of 16.
Oh, what?
I believe he didn't help you because he didn't get a 13.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay, but like I got like
I got a 9. I think I got a 13.
Okay, so look closely here. This, if you see a line like this, it's going to have a positive slope. So a line like going up from left to right is going to be a positive slope. If it's going down from left to right, that's going to be a negative slope. This guy looks pretty beat up by the end of this.
He's so cute.
He's not having a great day. It must be Monday, November 20th for him too.
You mean December?
What did I say?
You said November.
December.
It is December. Like
It's December.
yeah.
Okay, if you have a vertical line, your slope is undefined.
What?
Okay? We could watch the Mr. Slope Dude video.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that one where he's like, this is zero fun. This is zero fun. The guy like skiing.
Goes down
And he's like, undefined.
Let's do it. That song.
It's not a song. It's just a video.
Can we watch it?
We'll see.
I think that's
Okay. And then if you have a horizontal line, your slope is 0.
Hey,
I know the lake.
Mr. Slow.
Mr. Slope looks kind of depressed.
Oh yeah, he's having a bad day, just like you guys today.
Because he fell off the edge. Hold on, sir. I have my peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter.
So it's just a thing weird.
Not right now.
It's slow wrong.
SLOPE.
Okay. So again, positive, negative. This really helps for vertical and horizontal because people always forget which one is undefined, which one is 0.
That's why he's sad.
Hmm?
That's why he's sad.
Because people forget. Yep. So if you can picture this little mouth here with the zeros on the end, that will remind you that if it's horizontal, it's 0. Vertical with a U for the nose, undefined. Yeah.
What does it say, Mr. Shape?
Mr. Slope face.
Slope.
I don't have my glasses on. Leave me alone.
I hear
Mr. Slope Face. Okay.
They're in my locker.
So that is the notes for today.
Oh, look close.
You guys are gonna get a practice page.
What?
Can we
What do you mean what? You guys have 25 minutes left.
Collaborate.
Please.
Collaborate.
You don't need to collaborate on this.
I really
Okay.
don't know how to do this.
So the coloring activity, you're going to find the slope for each of these tables, and then once you find it, you color that number, the color it tells you. Now I don't have pink colored pencils, so if you have to color pink, just do like light red, I guess.
Wait, color what?
So on the back, there's a
okay.
picture that you color. If you can't find your slope, you may have made a mistake.
Is it for a rain?
You're going to be showing it to me completed tomorrow. Yes.